The social emotional learning conversation has been brought to school leaders with a sense of need and urgency centered around every school district having a meaningful and sustainable pre-K-12 program. It is essential for school superintendents to understand SEL program fidelity, how to assess the impact the program has on children, and to assure their community that both staff and parents understand the intended outcomes with students. A superintendent's starting point and what needs to be understood are a baseline understanding of how SEL will be defined within their district and use this definition to create understandable and meaningful talking points to all stakeholders. The short-term and long-term fiscal needs to sustain and enhance a pre-K-12 SEL program. How to build capacity and buy-in with their local school board to ensure a partnership voice for what is clearly an essential program within every teaching and learning community. Superintendent needs to understand the parent community and the community at large voice that will be demanding of a high-yield pre-K-12 program, and that SEL delivery throughout the pre-K-12 school community must take place with educators who understand and recognize that SEL is an essential component to the learner's health and well-being. Prior to implementation, some questions that need to be answered include: do I have the content knowledge to engage my leadership team or the school board in a conversation on SEL program? Do I believe in the importance of our SEL work at the level that when I present the needs of the school board, it conveys the highest level of need on an administrative priority list? Can I reconstitute existing staff to meet the needs of our pre-K-12 SEL program? Superintendents need to champion early implementation of SEL and should do so by being on site at multiple school levels to observe instruction and the impact teaching has on the learner. This essential ingredient allows the school leader to become an informed speaker to present practice and a frequent contributor to the SEL conversation. Superintendent will monitor a high-yield, sustainable SEL program by either personalizing the leadership to the work or assigning the SEL platform to a designated administrator who will continually update the executive leadership team. When assessing the pre-K-12 SEL implementation and outcomes, some considerations are: am I close enough to the K-12 program to demonstrate commitment to SEL? Am I assured by site-level leaders that the SEL program has the appropriate buy-in from all stakeholders? Do I own SEL outcomes as a superintendent? In closing, I am certain that your commitment to understanding, implementing, and fully supporting social emotional learning will offer personal growth to both the educator and the learner. In advance, thank you for making a difference, one student and staff member at a time.